Hello there, my name is Renee. I'm with Simply Greenwood. Thank you so much for joining me today as we go do a little bit of antique shopping, vintage thrifting, and I'm excited to take you along with me today. I will be with my mom. This is one of our favorite pastimes that we like to go out and do together, and I'm so excited now to be able to bring these wonderful items that we find to you. So let's go ahead and get started.
Here we are at Silver Moon Consignment Barn in Lewisburg, PA, and I am excited to be here today. Came out with the family, and they have a ton of cases full of stuff when you first walk in. And in my area, we always see a lot of primitive items here in Central PA, and I particularly like mid-century modern, so I'm constantly trying to find that in the middle of all the primitive, and this bread box did catch my eye. However, I'm just thinking I don't really want to ship it. And then I found this wooden cup and thought, well, I don't need just one of those. So I decided to put that back. This little wood duck I really liked. I thought it had a Danish look to it. However, it didn't have a price tag on it. It had that tag, but it wasn't priced. What is your antique store's policy on items that don't have a price? Because I always seem to come across things I like that don't have a price. Here I spotted this mirror, this wicker mirror, but it's painted white, and I really like the natural look better. This booth I really like, and this candlestick caught my eye. I love the wood, the carved wood technique, and that it looks like, you know, a Eastern European type style candelabra. Next up, this shelf catches my eye, the Hard Country. I'm finding that is coming back in style, but look how massively long that thing is. So of course I'm not taking that home, and I don't want to have to ship it. All these other wood items and boxes I thought was very interesting, but decided none of that was for me. This rattan shelf caught my eye, and I did bring that home, but spoiler alert, I am using it at home for myself, as well as this bentwood stool. I love the modern lines of that, and I'm keeping that at home too. This primitive tin, I really like the painted detail on that, the Pennsylvania Dutch Country, but I'm not sure how well that does for resale. Can you guess what item I bought off of that wall? If you guessed this wood wall hanger, you are correct. Absolutely love it. I love the detail on it. It's gorgeous. This basket reminded me of home. When I was a little girl, I remember having items with that eagle on it, but didn't think I needed a waste basket. This nativity tile caught my eye, made in Italy with beautiful wood frame. I decided to go ahead and pick that up. Next up is the Silver Moon Antique Mall and Collectibles, which is just across the parking lot from the antique barn. So in this area of Lewisburg, there's a lot of antiques if you're looking for antique shopping. This Delft pottery I thought was so nice, but the pieces there, the candlesticks and the jarred lid, was sold separately, so it just was outside of my budget for resale, so decided not to take that home with me. And here you can see that the shelves are just packed. It's hard to choose what to pick up. So this is another day we went to Benton Antique Mall, which is in Benton, PA. And here my mom and I are checking out the blankets outside. My mom is always looking for quilts. She's a quilter and does wonderful work, so she's always looking for quilts that she can finish, that just were never completed. Going inside, of course, the baskets caught our eye. We always are looking for nice old handmade baskets. While Mom checked that out, I was checking out the jewelry. I'm trying to learn more about jewelry and looking for sterling silver. In the window, I was loving this milking stool, solid wood antique milking stool, but decided today wasn't the day. And then I came across an awesome find in the corner, which is this boho style shelf. You can see I'm looking at it like it's the love of my life. And I was just so excited to find it tucked away. So when you're shopping, be sure to look behind and under things because that's where the good stuff is. Then we went across the street in Benton to the other antique mall and I found this towel bar, and this just reminds me of something from my grandparents' house and love the detail of it. And next to that I found this box, which is a Pennsylvania Dutch candle holder box is what a lot of people call it. And then just looking around upstairs, I liked that candle holder, and this porcelain vase bowl caught my eye with the gold detailing and the pastel coloring. Isn't it just gorgeous? The butterfly, I really like it. If it's there when we go back, maybe I'll pick that up.
Okay, welcome back to my office. This is where I ship things out from my Etsy store. So just a little peek of behind the scenes for you, and I'm excited to show you what I picked up. Some things I did have on video, some things I didn't record. So there will be, a couple surprise things within this haul for you. Please let me know in the comments below if there's something that I bought that you just absolutely loved, or if you're surprised that I picked something up, and or if you saw something in the video that you would have picked up, just so I can get an idea of what this community likes and doesn't like. So I think that'll be fun, and I look forward to seeing your comments below. The first item I would like to show you is this horse. This is a sketch of a horse portrait, I guess, and it is all done by ink. I'll try to keep the glare off of there. I don't know if you can see that it's all sketched by ink, but I just thought this was a lovely rendition of somebody's horse. It's very, very nice. It is artist signed, and it's Susan Lokavich, and it's numbered 16 out of 200. It is a framed print, and I found this at the antique mall in Benton. And the frame, as you can see, it's kind of a worn sage green type color, green gray. It does have the paper on the back that it shows some tearing, as you can see, which just shows the age to it. I noticed it really is hard to see. I didn't even notice it till I got it home, but the glass has a little bit of, like, I don't even know if I want to say crackling to it, some type of like crazing or something, which really, honestly, when you do see it, it just makes it look a little bit older and shows its character, but it's very, very hard to even see that. So I just wanted to let you know that if this is something that you're loving, that you would just know that there is something with the glass, but it's not cracked or anything. So just wanted to disclose that. So this framed horse I thought was just a great pickup, and it follows the equestrian trend that I'm seeing now. This towel bar reminds me of something that would have been in my grandma and grandpa's house, and probably because they had something similar. And you may remember these too from your childhood. And this is, I've heard it called Black Forest art, Adirondack art, tramp art, so whatever you may want to call it, but it is carved wood towel bar that can hang on the wall. Or, you could hang whatever you want to hang off of there. You could have maybe some kitchen utensils hanging with S-hooks, tea towels, whatever you may like to use. I do want to point out that there isn't any kind of a hanger on here, so you could either put something on there or put it up with nails, whatever you would like to do. And I just thought this was a really nice vintage piece. I'm gonna guess from like the 1950s. And here, I don't know if you can see this here. I don't know if something was broke off there or if that's just the way the piece is. And also each of the corners are like this, all four of them. So I'm not sure about that either, but just wanted to let you know. But as you can see from a distance, it does not look like anything is going on with it. So like I said, I'm not sure if that's how the piece is supposed to be or not, but just wanted to let you know. This candlestick really caught my eye. It reminds me of something from the Czechoslovakia, Slovenia, any of those Eastern European countries. And since I did visit those, maybe that's why I feel like a little bit of sentiment towards this. But it is wood, hand carved. As you can see, has the 3 candle holders for candlesticks. And it's pretty lightweight, but you can see that that's hand turned. So I just thought this was a really unique piece, would look great on a tablescape or on a fireplace. So pretty cool piece. This tumble up I picked up in Benton at the antique store there as well. It's hard to tell the actual coloring, but it is an amber gold color, and it does have edging around each of these ribbed areas in the glass, and that's like a metallic edging on there. So a bedside tumble up. These are just really popular right now for staging or for use, whatever you prefer. The amber color is really nice as well. There is, which I didn't notice till I got home, so you definitely want to look very closely when you're out picking, but there is one very tiny chip right there. It's a little bit more than a flea bite on the corner of the glass, so just wanted to let you know that. I couldn't pass by this barrel purse. I picked this up in Lewisburg at Silver Moon Antique Store, and I just thought this was really awesome. Would be great for summer, and it has the wooden sides, the wicker all around with the handles. The clasp here is wooden with the leather strapping. It's very sturdy. There are a couple of things to let you know. This leather piece has been replaced. It used to be wicker, as you can see here. There's some just minimal scratching. Honestly, it looks more visible on camera than in real life. And as you can see, the inside is very clean and sturdy. There's very little breakage in the wicker. And the only other thing, you can see this red piece in here. That is helping to keep this, to stabilize this handle here. So another little leather strap probably would work best for there, but those are the couple things I just want to bring to mind. Otherwise, I mean, look at the handle. It's so neat, and I think would be a great addition to your summer handbags. We all love wicker rattan shelves. This is a great corner shelf. I was so excited when I found this and dug it out of the corner. So when you're out shopping, you just want to make sure that you look behind things and in corners and under things, because that's where you find the good stuff. I really like the geometric designs here. I feel like that's unusual that you don't always see those. It's in excellent condition, very sturdy, and like I said, would be a great corner shelf for in a bathroom to put your accessories on. You could put some plants on it, put it on your counter. So many different things that you could do with this. I was excited to find this tucked away in a booth, and this is an enamel picture frame. You can see the horses. I did have a little bit of a horse trend going on. This is super heavy. It's enamel on metal, and the enamel is in excellent condition. I don't know if you can see here that the paint along the edge is coming off, and that's just due to the age of this. When I looked this up, I learned that this is Buckler's ink from New York 5th Avenue, I believe it was, and just a very old piece that is actually highly valuable. So I was excited to find this and to be able to bring it to you all. This is something different for me to pick up. I'm not normally picking up kitchen utensils and gadgets, but I really liked the wood handle of this can opener. So I decided to to bring it to my shop. It spins very, very easily. It is a Edlund, let's see if you can see that, Edlund Junior number 5 can opener. And I just found this to be really nice and unique. I did just oil up the wood a little bit, and it does show signs of patina, but it's old. I realized Christmas is over, but when I saw this Italian tile nativity scene, I just thought this was really, really beautiful. Has a nice mid-century vibe to it. It's simple, somewhat abstract. I like the colors in it, and I like that it's framed. So you could use it as a trivet, or you could hang it up on the wall. And it does have a wire here to hang it. And it does say made in Italy here, and it's an Arius piece. It is signed, however, I'm not able to read who signed it. So I just thought this was a fabulous piece, and even though Christmas is over, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my shop. So if you want it now or at Christmas, it will be there. This piece I really like. I see these quite often in the area where I live in central Pennsylvania, so I'm not sure if this is something local here or if these are found all over the US. We have a high concentration of Pennsylvania Dutch, and I'm not sure if that's, what brings this to the area or not. But as you can see, it has a lot of detailing, folk art, tramp art. This, these remind me of tramp art. Has these white buttons, and then a second organizer box, and then the lattice work with all the white buttons. Now, I've seen people say that these are porcelain. I honestly don't know if they're porcelain or not, so I'm not going to say that, but I just find this very nice. It would be great hanging in an entryway to, come home, put your keys, your sunglasses in. You could put this in a bathroom and have towels across here. You could put your hair accessories, brushes. So lots and lots of uses. You can put it in your kitchen. So many uses for this. Let me know what you think. Do you see these wall hangers in your area? This originally was for mail and letters because it does say, which I'm trying to get the light right, it says letters and mail up here. And then here at these cutouts, there's paper, old paper in the back so that you see the red and the tan color. So I thought this was a really, really unique piece that I don't see very often up for sale. So I'm hoping that you like that as well. I did notice a little bit of cracking here, and like I said, this is old. At this point, it's not affecting the structure of the piece, so it's just kind of a minor detail from the age of this. So many of you know that I did spend some time in Italy, so I'm always drawn to Italian things. So you probably will see me pick up a lot of Italian, but here is an Italian Florentine tray. This was a great serving platter, something you can put up on the wall, put in an entryway, on a buffet, middle of your dining room table, however you want to decorate with it. And this was handmade in Italy. You'll see here, it was made in Italy for Neiman Marcus. And you can see the gold gilding on the back, and it is wood. It's not super heavy, but it's a nice big serving tray. This primitive box I thought was really cool too, and would be a great piece to have hanging in your kitchen, in your bathroom, any little area that you want to decorate. I loved the scallop detailing. Here's where the nail hole, and it opens up. As you can see, it's wood. These are also known as Pennsylvania Dutch candle boxes, or I've seen spice boxes as well. So you can see the detailing of this box. And I just thought this was an adorable piece to pick up as well. Thank you so much for sticking around to this point. I really, really appreciate you. I would love it really much if you would subscribe to help my channel grow and so that you'll be notified of the next video when it comes out. I look forward to your comments below. Thanks so much for hanging out today. If there's anything that you see that you want in your own home, you can check out my Etsy store. The link is below in the description, and everything that you see here today is now up on Etsy and ready for you to take a look at. Thanks so much. See you next week.